is the Valentina, but still, there's a reason we haven't seen this hero in a while.
Yeah.
It's quite an interesting approach from Monster Vicious. Let's see if this is going to pan out the way that MV wants. They desperately need some points in the back. Let's head to the land of Dawn for game 1 in this best of 3 between Monster Vicious and Team Rey. MV on blue side, Team Rey on red.
Alright, let's jump into this straight away because again, we need to start breaking down how the compositions actually work. Traditionally, when you have a Kalea on your side, you want to use that Tsunami Slam to burst down one target. But the main damage dealer in this particular case has to be Leone. So as Sadafa mentioned, the duo that we have here in the mid is going to be the main driving force. And yes, the composition is missing a little something. Sometimes a little bit of damage is missing, they don't have somebody to clean up, or they don't have somebody to look for the engagement. That's where Uni comes in. He's got the toolbox, the tool set to make it happen.
Leone and Botballs will be able to open the map quite a bit here. Kalea Lunox is a very high regen combo in the first 2 levels. Very unlikely ZQT and Nova can actually poke them out here. So that'll allow MV to play for their level 3 spike if they want to be aggressive.
See the proxy early on too from Ruff.
Oh!
Thought he would try to go further, but does good pull into the bush. So no disruption will come true, but this Lizard will be quite a contention point. So Nova needs to be there. Yeah, forces Ruff away.
Yep.
Good coverage.
Yeah, very good coverage. Now, notice that they're not taking Festival of Blood on Ruff. They made sure that he did take Wilderness Blessing, so he's going to rotate a little bit faster to get to these turtles. And I think he knows that he's in a decently good position. I just don't know whether or not Joem clears faster than him, or... Because no matter what, no matter how much life Ruff actually loses, as long as he's above 75%, he can heal back to full with the Frost Moon Shield when he gets back to his lane, if not moving towards the turtle for the very first fight.
I think Ruff definitely clears faster. Like, you put 2 levels in a Frost Moon Shield, you just destroy the wave in like 2 procs. Though, Joem, once he gets the items, it will be a different story. For now, Ruff gains priority.
Speaking of priority, Team Rey currently on top of the turtle first. MV actually willingly giving them that space. Uni and Ruff now showing themselves. Literally the entirety of MV is here. It's gonna be a test of Dust's ability. Can he continue securing this? Unfortunately, the wall block not gonna get the reset Nova wanted. Dirt tries to jump in. Tsunami Slam comes out. Uni secures the turtle away. Tsunami Slam gonna be used. Nova dragged into MV, and first blood goes to Uni.
Okay, now here's another important pack that Uni is going to utilize on this Suyo. Now, when Suyo first came out, the biggest problem was that he basically, you can never lose a retreat battle to him with the Soul Sever. In this case, Dusk does not have any CC to deter Uni, so therefore, securing these neutral objectives should be in Uni's favor 9 times out of 10. And that's why Nova Escobar is trying to time it perfectly with a Tectonic Charge to give Dust the advantage.
But they were able to cut their losses, right? Only losing Nova is like a whatever. As long as no one else goes down, Team Rey are willingly going to take the trade.
Thought that they might initiate there, but looks like Team Rey is playing it slow right now. They understand they don't really have the items yet to do the Did Joe hit the crab the row?
Yes, he did. And that's good.
That's a new one.
Yeah, you don't get to see these interactions very often. I'm surprised how much damage it actually did to begin with through the Frost Moon Shield, but so far, I think Team Rey, they're only going to fight when Nova Escobar actually has his ult, right? They're so ult-dependent.
Nova in trouble once again. Tsunami Slam onto the Grok. Doesn't even have time to ult. Dust goes in with the Yogi Shadow Kill. Leone very low, but 1 hit away. Heals back up.
Match. It could have been an even trade if that Tectonic Charge came out, or maybe even the Mighty Swing. Oh, wow. Cancels the recall. Ruff, ruining people's days.
Even forcing him to use the Stolen Brilliance as well. This is not the first time Ruff has played the Esme. He actually played it very early on in the season, and he was able to do very, very quick rotations with it. So far, we are still seeing that.
I think overall, like MV, they got 2 kills and a turtle, but Team Rey, they're not really falling behind, right? It's like, okay, we hit a bit of a speed bump. Joem is still farming well. We lost Nova twice, but nothing substantial for MV. But if they get this turtle, then maybe it will be slightly different.
Well, we'll see, because right now Ruff is doing an amazing job keeping Joem in the lane. Despite having the global presence of the SOD, he's not throwing it out. He always has to deal with these waves.
When Tectonic Charge comes out, only on Leone. Final Slash connects as well, but Uni still gets the turtle. Turtle. Team Ray trying to fight back. SOD going to connect as well, but they're all very, very low on HP. They're going to try and back this up. Ruff comes in to fight again, and Zach QT will be wailed on. MV still not letting up the chase, forcing them back behind their tier 2s.
Really good peel coming in from Team Ray. Zach QT sacrificing his life in for Joam, because if he didn't do it, Joam probably would have been run down.
Unfortunate, Zach QT had the brilliance, I think, didn't get to pop it in time. Joam came in with the SOD, but he jumped onto Leone. Worst possible target to jump on without any items.
Well, I mean, Leone was like almost 1 HP, right? But Leone was just holding on to his passes. So as soon as Joam comes in and goes for immediate knockback, then he has the green light to actually take the fight to him. Now, so far, as expected, early game falling into the hands of MV, 2.8k. But we'll see whether or not this is going to be a persistent problem.
Yeah, they can convert that into an actual win. It does still. He's 2 levels down. They're losing 2 objectives, and Uni getting 2 kills and an assist. Bottom tier 1 goes out to MV. The early game going exactly according to plan.
MV, they've always been the stronger team around these timings. And once we get into the mid game as well, they're going to be a very powerful 5v5 comp. Team Ray are a little bit better in terms of late game scaling, but not by all that much. And a lot of it is dependent on Joam as well. So MV are going to want to focus on limiting this Moscov's farm.
Yeah, and I think the biggest problem is that Dusk is not really going to be able to play the game, right? And there's nobody who's assassination worthy. Everybody has some form of counterplay, like Ruff is too tanky, Momo has Vengeance, Uni has iframes, Gondos has iframes, and Leone, he's just going to grab him into MV, so he definitely doesn't want to be anywhere close to him.
Yeah, one way or the other, Team Ray will have to look at the in-game resources that they have, right? Tectonic Charge and Final Splash, you probably couple it up with Flicker. Team Ray still want to contest this? I feel like you just give it.
This is kind of dangerous. Nova gonna get grabbed once again, has the flicker out. SOD does connect, but just a bit too early. Uni picks up his 3rd turtle of the game.
Yep, just focus on that wave clear.
Flicker minus slash, they found bundles! Tectonic Charge kind of misses, but they still get the kill anyway.
Oh, worthwhile. They find the mistake. Again, position of that wall. MV just have to be just a little careful with how close they group up. As much as they can take out Nova pretty much whenever they want to, because it's really hard to telegraph Kalia's grab. I mean, if you've got great reaction time, then sure, maybe you can like auto attack through it, maybe you can just like mighty swing through it. Either way, Leone has the advantage of making that first move.
Yeah, it's not as easy as it was back then. Although Team Ray, every time they get their hands on this Joel Moskov, it does force teams to look at the side lanes. And MV have been doing a pretty good job with both Momo and Ruff to match this Moskov movements. In fact, I'd say they are the ones that's forcing this Moskov to be in a comfortable spot.
Right now, it's just beautiful trading coming in from MV's side. Oh, we see pressure down on the bot side. Let's instantly go to top. We're backing off now. Conceal as well, knowing that there's 4 people here. This is the macro that we expect to see at this level.
So far, MV doing a great job. Even though they have been known to typically group together, having Ruff on an Esmeralda means that it's a lot safer for them to farm the map independently. And they're using that in order to force Team Ray back, not really giving them space to get vision or even look for pickoffs.
Joe, 1 item away from the Holy Trinity, just needs the Golden Staff now. So Team Ray needs to hold out until then. The problem being that Lord is the next objective coming out.
Leone's got his eyes on Zach QT. Purify is going to be used, and that's going to be it.
This is some good timings, right? Because now Leone will probably get us all back faster than Zach QT can actually get his Purify in time. If they can catch that timing, that would be great, but Joam still active on the map. They're going to sacrifice a tier 1 for a tier 2. Still, it is MV who is in control of this game, this next neutral objective, and more importantly, it is the Lord. The overall kill score is pretty low, but the second item power spikes are coming in for MV faster.
Yep. And Ruff, instead of going for Talisman into Oracle, he went Dom Ice.
They're in trouble. The Curtain Call locks him in. Defiance Slash not going to do much. Tectonic Charge is pretty good. But Ogi's Shadow Kill, you can see, is just not really doing anything. Team Ray does not have enough damage, but they are able to walk out. Dusk in trouble. No more Quad Shadow. Uni with the killing spree.
And while this is happening, Joam split pushing on the opposite side. A 2 for a T1 down bot, and even the Lord falls into the hands of MV. So as expected, right? Dusk can barely play this game, and this is a huge punish coming in from MV's side, taking away important structures and has the Lord to start walking in on the tier 2. So this is going to escalate, and I'm predicting maybe a 7 to 8k gold lead for MV by the end of the Lord push.
Very good eye for opportunity from Momo too, with the curtain call onto Dur, forcing him to either die or you force an engage. Team Ray tried, but they, again, like you said, they just don't have the item. And right now, it's all stalling out time for Joam, but MV have done enough damage to everyone else from Team Ray that Joam is going to start feeling the heat.
And we can see that Joam not able to comfortably split push anymore now that the tier 1s on the side lanes are gone, and Team Ray just not really able to hold the base without him. MV slowly but surely closing the grip.
Yeah, Holy Trinity out for Joam, stolen Tsunami Slam. ZQT doesn't have the flicker, so is completely reliant on his dash or to find MV diving. It's not an easy feat to do. He doesn't have the health bar. There's a chance he just straight up dies mid-grab.
Yeah, ideally if he can grab the Kalia, that'd be great. But it's a battle of who presses their buttons faster or who presses it first, the bare minimum, right? Holy Shielding is already going to be taken away. And at this point, with Lord already pressing in, they're probably not going to get an inhibitor turret, but at least they're putting some good damage.
Here comes the conceal. Lord will collide with bottom side, but Joam has enough damage to deal with it. Unfortunately, the waves are not as synced as MV would like, but it looks like they're still sticking around. We're 11 minutes in. MV really wants this tower. They do not want to let this game last too long for Joam to scale, but Team Ray with a good base defense.
MV will have to wait until the next Lord, so Team Ray holds the line for now. And the threat of ZQT having a Tsunami Slam on top of you standing right in front of an inhibitor with a Croc on the enemy team is always a risky move for MV, even for MV. So for Team Ray, they get some breathing room, but the problem still persists. Dusk cannot really go out onto the map, and you need Nova Escobar to be the one that is checking these bushes, which also means that not having a tier 2 makes life hard for Joam. Wow, we got
that. Wow.
He's so good on the retry, dude. 2 levels down and he still got it. Undeniable. He's undeniably good. I don't know. These types of junglers makes you think that, like, does his eyes see in, like, I don't know, 240 frames a second or something? Like, it feels like he has, like, an unfair advantage somewhere.
It's like in anime, when you train enough, you see the world in slow motion.
But right now, we're just waiting for MV to make this next move, right? 20 more seconds until we see the next Lord actually spawn. And I think this is the point where it's do or die. If they fail on this next engagement to end the game, Joam will have Trinity built already complete. If not, I think that Joam is already at a point where he's very close to getting it.
I think he probably has Winds of Nature or Rose Gold, because he already got his Trinity like 10 minutes in.
Oh, yeah. 4th item then.
Yeah, they were able to get him out of the base for now, Momo.
Oh, they actually want to fight this. Momo can eat a lot of damage with the Oogie Shadow kill. Vengeance already used as well.
Nice.
Good.
13 minutes in. Resources baited. Lord still being danced around. Uni currently in control of it, but Team Ray waiting for an opportunity. They still have most of their ultimate. Falling Star Moon onto ZQT in the backline. He has Tsunami Slam ready. Tectonic Charge misses. Novak's Kobar messes that up a little bit, and that means MV can go in. Curtain Call catches 2. Final Slash only hits 1. ZQT gonna be melted away. Joam also gonna be caught with the dive in from Uni. Dusk finds 1 kill, but he's already lost basically his entire team in exchange. Triple kill for Bundles, and Dusk can only wait and buy time because MV have won this one.
All right, they've wiped them out. Wow, Leone showed the instant replay there because the counter engagement was actually looking pretty good for Dur. I'm not sure if it would have made a difference there, but I think he was about to catch 4 people on a flicker final slash that was cancelled out by Leona's tidal slam. Really good work from MV.
And on top of that, props to Momo too, the curtain call of all